One thing that gets me really excited at work is knowing that I have to...
I could have found anybody better to fill this role. He's exceeded my expectations. Link and paste.
The king of random for about a year and a half now. And
the guy who would be prepared.
985. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
It's actually really big. I mean, that's my hand to scale. And we're counting on you guys to polish this off. Myself, how these things work.
Jamin, you gotta come see this.
One of the videos that our channel...
That was a big jump.
Filed a complaint to the police, and there was no investigation. Just needed to step back and take a break. Some personal and it really was from a person called Mike Lyman, a friend of my brother. Sparklers. We thought it'd be kind of fun to celebrate with sparklers, so we picked up a box of 1,000 of them,
showing the flames and the different colors, like when it goes green or...
The honest answer, guys, is I have been behind the production. I've been in celebration of this 10 million subs coming over to show my brother.
Be more creative and random in my outputs. So I've been working at...
Not Nate, but he's like family. And...
Subscribe! 995!
I'm the one doing the animation. I'm Hunter. I edited I think 200
or so man hours in one video.
It's actually like closer to 50, and they just filed charges.
Asking to meet the King of Random team. Well, we've seen your comment.
Really weird, because who am I? I'm just a guy in my basement playing with stuff, and people are asking.
Typing and building for all of the projects.
And he is really good. I don't think I could. Interest to try and put you in the video. If I could have put your name in this 0103. Have a purpose in it. You know, going shopping or going to the place I'd always gone, but now people are starting to...
Guys, we're here in Alaska right now. I'm with my wife and we're watching this. There we go! Come on, come on, come on, come on.
But it averages out.
Sunglasses, it was actually me. So.
And we're doing a giveaway.
You guys comment on like really awesome shit.
My life to it. And once figured it out.
Just the videographer, but it was actually just me the whole time.
And so some of you subscribers who have been around since the beginning might remember the channel name was actually a very good question. So yeah.
So let me go ahead and introduce you to them.
Of course, I have like all the options of shots I can get and what will look best to make these videos stand out.
I reached out to Keith, who was roommates with Nate, and Nate was working at filming. There was 150 hours of work between filming, scripting, editing. Most of that is actually fake news. I've been hearing things on Instagram.
Oh!
Made this milestone possible. And number two, share one of our milestone is all about you. You are one of the 10 million, and that means
I applied along with many other people.
Because it took 3 years for me to finish what I was most known for. Because at the time, there were no videos on the internet. Temper on our name right now, we've tried really hard to do everything right. We're still trying.
6 more, this is intense. This is crazy, I'm so excited.
That name, it kind of stuck. I kind of liked it, I kind of didn't. But when I originally started my
Got my wife, a couple of my little boys.
YouTube channel, because I didn't, about 2.5.
2 frames where it flashes a certain somebody's face.
All right, we're gonna jump on
Work out how best to make researching prototypes.
Others who just always
For me, it's a little interesting because the most difficult,
one of the most rewarding. And I just want to spend some time with them. My place right now is to be a dad, to be with my
92 videos.
The new thing that I'd made. He'd just look at me and say like, dude, you're like the king of random. And and I have or algorithm. We're not chasing views.
We're in Alaska. We got 6 subscribers left to go.
We do, and we hope that you guys love it too.
And where it goes from here, I don't know. Our mission is to 2010 at 8:14 in the morning. So that was my challenge and the joy of tinkering and making things to the entire world.
3 more.
It was really fun to go through and read all of those.
I think one of the funniest.
So,
come on, come on. Yeah. 993. We're here with Grandpa.
Of all the subscribers' names to put in this editing and all the post-production work as well. So that video. In 2012, I decided to, and especially you, Josh.
No way.
It's all yours.
No way.
Don't eat that much. Do a DIY lightsaber comments.
Some of the comments I thought were funny are when
Grant, for some of you new subscribers, you may not know who I am. I started this channel originally and dedicated 7 years. Pushed out of the way, but 100 videos and just scroll down right under it, click the share button, and then copy that. I want to give away some big ticket items to you guys. We want to give away when we were pouring
Comments.
For example, on the colored hydrophobic sand video, there's...
I always try to think,
I need to do to qualify. One, please be a subscriber of the channel, because after all, it is the subscribers who... That was a big 100 projects that
I'm the current host of the King of Random, and I also do most of the
So there's a lot of subscriber milestone for my autograph. So that was a really crazy shift that happened. Production factory, if you're making those 100 videos. And by then, I think our channel had 4 million subscribers. We'd data, 10 million names takes up in a spreadsheet. In fact, we tried YouTube trends.
I don't know, there's probably like 30.
But it was in our heart, we have done a couple for the next 10 months. I only started it as a place to upload videos of projects.
DIY version of a fully functional grappling hook launcher.
Sense to me now.
It was just a lot of work in a short period of time.
Viewers catch the Easter eggs that we editors put in the videos and make fun of them.
Incredible. It would have taken probably a month.
I love doing epic shots like with the flamethrower.
Fantastic, but it didn't really click for me until I started going to a place where they do a lot of casting. So I believe I officially met that I could change it to that wasn't already taken was
a weapons project, or when I get the chance to add in some special effects.
Back infrastructure stuff that you don't see behind the scenes to make all this work. About a month ahead. So what we're filming today will probably be released in about a month to do everything right. But here I am. I mean, my position right now is to support this team. I mean, you're working. If you're not a fan of the iPhone 10, I have things of that nature. I was gonna make 100 videos based on self-reliance, mechanical engineers. We're not doing anything that I was working on. You see, back in 2008, 2009 during the recession. For me, I'd say the most difficult project that I've worked on was the Mini At that time, I could not go back and change my channel name, so I was stuck home. And so my YouTube channel was really just a place to start uploading videos that I was making as I was tinkering with these things. Some people wonder where the name The King of Random came with. Some of the best guys I've ever met. And so I'm kind of at the head, I guess, the captain of the ship. It's based on electronic. I've had a lot of fun in the videos, but it got to a point where I just...
92, we got 8 subscribers left.
There's a little bit videos. Then click the link in the description of this video to submit your name and qualify. Nobody likes
my job.
I just want to thank you guys so...
Perfect. Okay, great.
Yep, I'm the videographer.
To projects that'll be put out about a month. 100 comment like, we don't miss you at all, Grant, because Nate is actually better than you anyway.
You guys may know me. I've been working on the channel for almost 2 years now.
There actually are people behind the numbers. Years ago. All right, guys, pizza's here. It looks pretty impressive. Guiding the teams, making it happen. We literally have a list of like 1,000 project ideas that we're working through.
I really like to make a sort of DIY.
Never been in jail. That's very...
I edit the videos. I also made the...
I've included the gift receipt so you can take it back, get the money back. Nate, when I picked up the silicone for that video.
I helped him out with a little bit of that.
That's it!
That was amazing!
Galaxy S and stories and all that. I tried to put now, or have you ever...
3 more. Ready. 997, 3 more. Just
True, and the people who wrote the articles no longer work for the company. So we're in the process of trying to get that a lot.
We now have 10 million... 10
and playing with electronics and just trying to figure out how society worked and how to reverse engineer that out.
So much for supporting the channel, for liking our videos, for subscribing. We love it.
That was very intense. That was working for like 10 to 15 hours a day for almost a week.
Something like that work. Instagram here and answer some Oh, we needed that face.
So when we're getting ready for
I'll make her onto the show to bring a little more spice, and it's going to be coming to you as subscriber appreciation because we want you to know, recognize me, ask for my picture, ask for my autograph, and I tell you that felt
videos, and I manage the post-production team.
Stuck on. There are projects that I'm still trying to work.
Intro stingers.
I'm Dan. I edit videos and work on special effects.
username to come up with. Milestone, I tried really, really hard to get a list of video I would have.
Projects that we taught you about.
The funniest comment I've ever read is probably the running gag or...
All those things. It was like 7 months.
To get yours now.
There are a couple things we're hoping to bring online pretty soon. One,
from Alaska, rolling over right now. 10 million, it's incredible.
on Twitter, that could go on Reddit, it could go engineering, principles of physics, and really do it as a learning process for myself. I wanted to teach my
His title, but the
Yeah, that's kind of a funny story. Like if you remember back to we're behind the numbers. You're sitting on the other side of this computer screen. We're having a conversation.
It just makes me feel better that I've done a better job.
Guys, we did it. 10 million subs. Make sure that what we're focusing on isn't so much is bringing a female co-host. We're hoping to bring a female.
The giant, like 6-foot super soaker, the massive super.
We love you. We really do appreciate you. You are part of the community that's. We're gonna place them in a 10M and light them off with a flamethrower. We have 6 full-time employees on the production team working 8 hours a day.
This is why you are the king of random.
Good Morning America. We've had episodes put on the Discovery Channel. We're giving away an iPhone 10 to one of you. There's only 2 things that you need. A few of you have been.
Link in the description to get yours. Once that 72 hours is up, it's over. It's done. We're not
featured on Dr. Update videos, kind of explaining the transition, but there's still, we have about 50.
Not making any more. So, again, click the link in the description.
And time that I started my YouTube channel was January 3rd. Turn it into video and put it on this YouTube channel. Now, fast forward about 3, being falsely accused, and there's still stuff all over the internet, kind of putting a little bit of a
enormous super soaker.
So I did have to go to court. I went through the legal system, and the charges were dismissed. So
it was also very hot out, but it turned out so good.
Other than trying to produce content that we're absolutely passionate about, and that we.
And you could see like my reflection in Grant's
King of Random Rewind series, where we compile a bunch of our best videos down into one video. And
it's only going to be available for 72 hours after this video.
Difficult things that I've worked on.
But every video has 6 different people working on it, and that's not even including me. In days, just trying to get 100,000 to work. And to put things in perspective, 10 million.
Question, yeah, are you now
silicone on a chicken, which seemed like a totally random idea at the time. I needed a lot of silicone to do that.
It's amazing.
Little Easter eggs or little fun elements.
I get excited when
I'm here with my team.
Oh, Grant.
The king of random. So that's where the king of random came from. That's why we've been the king of random ever since.
Across the room.
I was like, yes! Great job, Nate. I'm proud of you, buddy.
I also really love seeing
design and video editing for the channel, and I kind of run the social media as well in them for you guys to see and find.
I get excited when I get the chance to work on.
And I could create a Google Plus page and change my name, and so the only available name.
Always liked making stuff, building stuff, and now I just get to do this for you guys and having you involved.
What's up, Instagram? I got Nate over here.
I'm in a massage chair for some reason.
Oh, snap! Do it.
I'm like not an on-camera person. So,
I don't think any of us are.
I love it when
and really just bring
on. You probably haven't seen because there are some that I'm still kind of.
To be in the videos on top of that would just be crap.
And we backed it off just a little bit so we could keep it.
Was Grant's wife, or like Grant's wife was.
In terms of things that I've completed, one of the most intense was also just important question. Yeah, are you now or have you ever been in jail?
That's a very good question. Questions live. We are now live. We're working videos. We're spending days, months prototyping different recipes. After opened so many doors, when I look at that number, it was fun to be better for it. I was only doing it for myself. But it only took a couple of years for me to realize. I literally like laughed out loud and did one of those rolling on. There's a lot of real estate foreclosures and talks of. I will say there were charges pressed against me by somebody who never went to jail, and most of the stuff written in those articles wasn't depression, and I wanted to be variety and a unique perspective. We're also going to be doing.
I'm Liam.
That, and then I started following the channel more, and when he announced that he was looking for an assistant, Soaker, the idea where we were copying what Mark Rober did.
But reading the comments on that video, there was a lot of people that caught it, and
videos. You can go back to
shots that are in the videos
with it. But then Google Plus came along, brings knowledge and the freedom. Continue making high quality content that inspires you. If you're following us on Instagram, because this subscribe.
Nate, I build things and then I film them.
I'm Mark.
Go on Pinterest, whatever is your favorite platform, go ahead and share one of our videos. Million subscribers is 100 lists of 100,000, which is
launches. So if you want one, click the.
Makes it so much better.
I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys make me be able to have
kids and then to guide the teams from behind the scenes. subscriber names, and apparently there have been a lot of technical issues doing that. We didn't realize how much through any one of our 7 the whole time and never got around. Watching the stories, you might get some behind the scenes glimpses for any emergency. So I was taking apart microwaves on the floor laughing kind of things. Like not really, but that actually made
somersault.
That was a defining
And you guys thought that I
channel, and it's really just probably about 50 hours per video.
There you go.
Wanted to do to reverse engineer society, you know, whether time. I have 4 boys, a family.
Hey guys, I'm Josh, and I do some of the graphic design
Video. I've been asking YouTube for months to send me a list of all 10 million subscribers going outside. Yeah, I know there's articles online that said I got arrested, I got put in jail, I got charged with felonies for entry. This phone's going to one of you, and you want that can go. I didn't know what
social posts.
this is a subscriber mile. Comments I ever saw was I was scrolling through and somebody left this anywhere around the internet.
You know, I really try to have fun with the social.
From now. Important. Nate, you make me very proud. Personal safety, love. I want to let you know that because of Nintendo Switch, iPhones,
It's at $9.94. We just have
because that entered us into the metal melting age, which has been significant. I happened to be there every time I was try a quest for discovery, and this was a hack and buy something that you love.
What's up guys, Josh here jumping in for
Tried to sample with 100,000, and with all the rendering issues and trying to convert to format to Foundry, it's probably... When I started this channel, I in no way expected anybody else's life.
That's tough. I've got some other ideas of what I want to try. I love looking at Instagram and Twitter posts showing projects. I love that thing.
Our production schedule is...
When you guys have tried out something that I showed you how to do.
Making this whole thing possible, and it's just one of our ways of trying to give back. Subscribers. I started this channel back in 2010, and back then...
subscribers, that's amazing!
320100814, which seems like a totally random number, but literally that was the day. A lot of people out there wondering what happened to Grant, where's Grant, and to compile and make showing people how to melt down metal. There were no metal foundries. I spent everything is good, but it was kind of a traumatic experience to go through. It ruffled their feathers.
Guys, thank you. This has been super awesome. I love doing this. I've all
in the making, which was one of my most difficult, but honestly, using sunlight to melt steel or concrete or cook food.
Yeah. 6 more. Come on, you guys, you can do it.
Magnets, purifying water.
Quick second to tell you about this special shirt we're launching to celebrate this awesome milestone.
You could say, just trying to steer it in the right direction. I'm testing the winds, I'm trying to feel how things are going.
So
try, but I'm not there yet.
Name. And unfortunately,
oh, they're just leaving us hanging.
Video cameras, drones, 3D printers to make a video. So we have a pipeline, so we're constantly producing, kind of like
them really function. It's about my first one.